Yes, absolutely. Let me see if I can show you guys this tweet, okay? Alright. Twitch has announced that they'll be killing off the IRL and creative directories. In their place, 10 categories, including one dedicated to MSR. ASMR. Wow, my brain is really not working today. Okay, correction, more than 10 categories. Appears the list is not set in stone. So this is a Google document. Let's see if I can, this is Trello. I don't know what Trello is. It sounds like a, the fuck is this? Okay. Show full description. Okay, here we go. So these are all the new things that they're adding in, and I want to show you guys what it is. Add new streamer categories, so more specific than IRL and creative. Okay. You need to inject more Dr. Pepper? Yeah, actually. With so much streamer on Twitch, we need to give you better ways to describe your stream when you go live. Okay. In mid-September, we will remove the IRL and creative categories and add more than 10 categories, which better let you choose your content of your streams. These categories will be added to the browse page, which will be updated to show gaming and non-gaming categories in a single view. You can see the list of categories below and share your feedback and suggestions for additional categories here. We are also saying goodbye to communities and introducing tags, which will allow you to describe your stream in even more detail beyond the category you're streaming. So I'm going to tag my stream Big Dick and Twitch Prime. So let's see what I've got the new categories here. Art. This is for artists. Really? Okay. Creating paintings, illustration, animation, comics, photography, and more. Whether you're using digital or traditional methods or techniques, okay? Hobbies and crafts. So, what is really where arts, like art and hobbies and crafts, like you think about this. Both of these two things are in the same store. It's called Hobby Lobby, right? Like, do you really need to have two categories here? Let me just read all of them, okay? And then I'll talk about the whole thing itself later on. Is there creativity already? Yeah. Okay, let me just look at this. From metalworking. How can you even do metalworking? I thought that there were some of the things that I thought that endangered you, and so you weren't able to do that. Well, anyway, that's why, like, woodwork. Like, I thought I couldn't throw my axe around because I thought that was endangerment, and it was, like, potentially a weapon. So this is confusing right now. I mean, I know what the TOS says. I know what it says. So this is why it's good. I mean, think about it, right? Think about it. Food and drink. From cooking and to eating to everything in between, this category is anything related to the creation, culture, or consumption of food and drinks. So, every single time I take a drink of Pepsi, we need to have the mods change the directory, okay? Still in WoW. Fuck. Alright, I'm banned. It's okay. Anyway, let me read the rest of these, okay? Food and drink. Music and performing arts. Use this category when you're dancing, singing, or composing music, playing an instrument, or more. So, like, let's say somebody plays Just Dance. They're dancing, but they're also playing a game. Do they go into Just Dance, or do they go into to dancing? You know, this is confusing. All right, well, so let's go to the next one. Beauty and body art. Okay. Use this category when you're streaming makeup, skincare, body painting, tattooing, and more. Science and technology. Use this category when you're streaming activities like software development, game design, science experiments, engineering, or robotics. Just chatting, conversations between streamers and viewers. I can never warm you after a started stream, doing Q&A, live, or vlogging. Just chatting. Just chatting. Oh boy. All right. Whether you're exploring a new city or hanging out in your hometown, this category covers all your walking and talking needs. Sports and fitness. For team sports, a training solo, this includes everything you like to do in a gym and more. Tabletop RPGs. So this is like that one thing, I don't know what it's called. And, I mean, it's like Dungeons and Dragons, basically. Special events. This is where you find big events like TwitchCon, E3, etc. Okay. Talk shows and podcasts. The category aimed at an update for all the podcasters out there. ASMR, centralized place for ASMR content. All right, well, let's see what their logic is behind it, okay? I know a lot of people have opinions about this ASMR. Well, I mean, like, you know, like, there's nothing wrong with ASMR. Like, I know, like, people criticize ASMR as coded language to talk about streamers that are female that they don't like. Like, I mean, let's be honest, that's what it is. I mean, come on. Like, there's a million different ways to do it, but it's obvious to me. All right, anyway, let's go with the rest of this here. We learned from communities that having multiple directories made it harder for non-gaming streamers to build an audience and prevented streamers from exploring the full range of content they were interested in streaming. Combining games and non-gaming categories into one directory improves visibility for non-gaming streamers. What? Games is not okay. Tags will let viewers fill for the categories and streams they're interested in watching, which will make a mixed directory more manageable. Why split up IRL and creative? IRL and creative have become catch-all categories that don't help describe content of the stream. New categories give you more accurate ways to describe your stream and help viewers find you. Tags will add even more detail beyond the category you're streaming. Okay, timing, we're targeting mid-September. More info, we're also introducing tags, more here. So these are basically like just search result things. I mean, that's really all it is. McConnell, thank you very much. Oh, wow. Thank you, man. Thank you, dude. Wow, I really appreciate that, man. Thank you so much. Here's the way that I feel about it, right? Here's the way that I feel about it. I am concerned about them over specifying things that will hurt with discoverability of streams. I don't think that tags will function very well unless they're going to try to redesign the website to be a search function website, which I think will hurt one of the most innate functions of Twitch, which is the discoverability that it has with finding different streams based off of viewer count or based off of what game that they're playing. So I really feel like this could actually create, you know, some loss of growth for a lot of these people that are that fall into these categories because it's being overly specific. That's what I think is bad. Also, on top of that, you know, like this one right here. So this is basically, so let's look at this art. Okay, so this is for people that do the dwarf get. Holy, yo. All right, I'm gonna stop criticizing Twitch right now because the dwarf giveaway. Well, look at this, man. This is the best idea y'all have ever had. This is the best idea y'all have ever had. Look at this, like 15 free gifted subs randomly. Oh, this is awesome. Yeah, Twitch is the best website, man. Let's be honest. Holy shit. Thank you, man. This is fucking incredible. Wow, I really appreciate it, man. Thank you so much. Oh my God. So, all right, so art, this is like people that are drawing pictures. Hobbies and crafts, this category whenever you're doing real world stuff. I really feel like these two should be combined. Food and drink, I really feel like this should be combined with travel and outdoors. And then also special events probably should be a subcategory inside travel and outdoors. That way, basically all of the different types of outdoor streams and streams that have to do with innate and sporadic human interaction are all categorized in the same category, right? In the same directory. It's my opinion. Also, beauty and body art. Okay, that should be fine. I don't really see the problem with that. In my opinion, I'm not a big fan of this. I mean, like, obviously making a specific channel, or sorry, a directory just for this, I think is maybe a little bit too much. I don't really know why it couldn't just be in arts and crafts too. I think beauty and body art probably should be back in arts and crafts as well. I can understand why people might be concerned about that, but I don't really think it's true because people are going to search through different directories and find things that they like anyway. Science and technology, I really think this probably should be, if they end up separating hobbies and crafts, science and technology probably should be somewhere inside hobbies and crafts. It could be a subcategory of that. And sports and fitness, sure. I mean, if they want to make a subcategory for that. I just think that they're doing, well, I mean, no. Like a lot of people that are doing like science experiments, that's like a hobby, right? Engineering and robotics, these are generally hobbies. These are not usually like jobs. They're hobbies that people have. That's the logic that I'm using here, right? That's what makes sense to me. Anyway, the next thing here, whether you're exploring a new city or hanging out in town, sports and fitness, to team sports, to training solo, tabletop RPGs. I don't really know. Like, again, I just feel like there are so many different. Like, why does tabletop RPGs really need its own category? Right? I don't really understand. I don't know why they don't just keep IRL and then allow people to use tags for these different features here. So then people can search through IRL as like a larger conglomerate directory and then use the different tags to specify what they're working towards, right? And that would, I think, be a smarter way to handle it, and it would keep everybody happy while allowing the same discoverability and growth for people that are in the overall section. That's what I think it should happen, right? That's my opinion. I don't know, but that's what I think. Okay, so these are obviously, like, there's a lot going on here. There's a lot going on, but that's basically how I feel about it. Hopefully that makes sense, but what do you guys think about it? They should have filters on the website, especially in the IRL section. Well, filters and tags I think are good, but I think that creating new subsections and new sections entirely, like directories, is a bad thing because it's going to hurt discoverability for each of those different sections, right? So as an example of this, like, you can go into, where are the mods? Like, where are the mods? Like, I don't understand, like, all right, like, probably, like, this week, before BFA, I'm going to promote 5 new mods. I'm just going to promote 5 new mods.